Hi everybody, and welcome back to another episode of FortressCraft Evolves. It's 4-bit mode, where we are using a threat reducer, and we were at 98% on one occasion. And now look at this, base threat 0, absolute 0. Okay, so we're actually, hopefully, before we even decide to get any power going and like that, we're actually going to be able to, we hope we can keep it down really low, so we look like it's going to be nerfed when DJ really looks into this, because it's kind of tricky there. So anyway, we were making a automated gun building section. Okay, so what we need is a upslope, a downslope, and an ore conveyor belt. Okay, so that's what we need there. So we're gonna just go upstairs to the tin section, and we'll go use the lift. Okay. This, I believe, is our tin section. Yeah. Okay, that's our tin section here. Our tin level, and this is what we were looking to do here. I believe it was it on this level? No, it's on the next level. On the iron level here, we're bringing tin up here. This is what we were doing. So we'll go and find our up, and we need to put one there, put one there, take it all the way, and then we need to have our down level, so that joins there. So now what we need to do is we need to finish off these. So this one's going to come here, this one's going to come here like so, and then this one is going to be coming here like so. And we are going to be going to the gun menu. I'm going to be saying we want Mark 1s, and what we want is to automate this. Okay, now to automate this you are going to need power. Okay, and so you're going to have to say where we're going to get our power from, and well, it's basically easy. We've already got a power supply up here, and we just whack a cube somewhere to it. So the cube will have to go on the top. We'll just put a laser, and that will go. So this is where we should have really have thought about this, because we can't move it now, and we should have just said laser straight there. So we, as I said, we can't move it there. So that's buggered us up a little bit, but okay, 2 lasers ain't gonna harm us, but we'll remember that when we come off here next time, because what we're going to do is we're going to fill in for us here I'm going to make that there like so. Okay. There we go. Considering we've got that there. Oops, nearly fell off. So yeah, so we can, like I said, we're going to be having that there, so that's going to be going. Is that there? No, one off. So we're going to be going there. So we're going to want a cube on the top there. We're going to be wanting 2 lasers as well. So we've got 1 laser. So we're going to put 1 laser on here. So that's going to go infinitely out of the way there. Boom, boom. Hello Henrietta, how you doing, girl? So we're going to go and check. Get in Henrietta's way. Okay, and we're going to want a power storage block. And we're going to want another laser. Ooh, we can't quite have another laser yet. Oh, this is a new one. Basic laser. Okay, so we will probably look at that later on. But this one, the Mark 1, I think, is much better. Some of this early stuff is crap. Okay, so there we go. Because like I said, once you get going, you just don't need to waste that amount of energy. Mark 1s are already nerfed. I would hate to see what these basic ones will be doing, but obviously when we do season 7 and they're more balanced and stuff like that, and me falling through the hole, we will see just how well that they go. So we'll be in no rush to make these guns. So there's the power for that one. Okay, and there's the power for that one. Okay, you can see straight away, bang. Okay, so it's powering that up. So we can see that this is going to be our first completed manufacturing plant. And the nice thing about, because it's a manufacturing plant, we ain't got to run downstairs anymore. So you can see that we're going to be automating turret 1. So what do we need? We need a couple of hoppers, don't we? So we're only going to use mini hoppers on this because I don't want too much in there. So we're gonna craft, what is it, 1, 3? So we got 3 there anyway. So that's okay for us. So this is going to be doing some nice goody little bits for us. Let's have a look. Okay, so we've got 1 there. We've got 1 here. Now this is going to cause us a little bit of a problem because you've got a hopper here. Okay, so we need to make this line here because that hopper will feed onto that line. And so what we're going to have to do is going to put that here like so. Like so there. And like so. So we're having it to look there, and then we're having to have a look here for the last mini hopper. Okay, and there you go, like so. And you can still see you're going to be 1, 1 and 5, so you're going to be okay. It's not going to be too much there. And then you're going to want an out. Okay, you're going to want an out. So we've got everything coming in here, and we just need to make some more bits and pieces here. We're still not quite ready to get things up and running, and like I said, it's just one of those little things that you tweak and get stuff, and there we go. Okay, so we've got 8 bits there. We want to keep checking our lab. making sure that that's going okay. Empty there. We still need 3 simplified, so now we're going to be putting our, are we on the copper level there? We'll be putting our tin in here. We can get that going. And let's go and check on our copper line. Let's go and see how well that bit is going for us. And here we go. You can see that we've got 2 lines going there, and you can see we've got the merging there. You can see that we've got a little gap there. So I think to make that a little bit more of a rush, we need to change this one to a normal one. I'll have a look at that. Let's see, that's going all okay. We've got nicely powered there. How are we going now? We've only got 4 ore, so that's going quite well. It's quite nice there. That's done us proud there. Oh, great, look. Now what we haven't checked for a while is a hologram. I'm going to press not H, and I can't remember what hologram is. I think is it U? No. So how do we use the hologram? Guides, unknown materials. So processing unknown materials, reference, context, selected blocks, suggested guide, controls. So what is it? WSD, scanning tool, gun block, ray gun, interact with machines, open inventory, self crafting, grappling gun, toss glow stick, movement and view, weapons and tools, about hot gem, suit functions, machines, multiplayer, build gun, scanning gun, and other. And we don't have anything to say how to use the hologram. So yeah, kind of need to we'll need to see about this. Yeah, kind of. Ooh, that's something that we're not used to. Is it you? No. J. No. K. There we go. K. It's K, and then you can see just how we're doing. We're actually doing 4 bars per minute, 48 ores per minute. So that's actually not too bad. We're only beginning. And then we go to U, because I wanted to take a quick look at this. You can see the coal there. Is because we've got some new mobs in the game. And I'm just not sure. We've got some Minoc nests here, I believe. Or that might just be dirt on my window. That's just dirt on my game window. So you see, we've got one Minoc over here. I can't show you, but if you can see that purple square, that is a Minoc base. Okay, that is a Minoc base. But I'm looking for other bits and pieces. You can see just how deep we get here. So you can see it's quite informative. You can see where all this red lines are. That is where it's not working particularly well. But that doesn't mean to say that a red line is bad. Okay, red lines aren't always bad. Some red lines are actually beneficial, because you can say, well, that is working how I want it, it's full, it's chock-a-block, and that's doing good for us. So, and you can see the double line down there going for us for the tin. So let's I think, what was it, you? Okay, so yeah, all nice, well and good for us. I think we're doing quite well. Oh, we'll go and get some more tin bars. Now you can see that we're starting to get there, so let's go and have a look. So two, so that's not too bad for us. We'll go to the, oh no, that was iron level, so we'll go up to this level and press that. We've got tin plates there. We've got 10 tin plates there. That should all be feeding into there. Like I said, this only takes about 15 seconds to do, so hopefully we should get, I don't know, maybe 2 simplified pods there. We should get this one quite quickly. Just have a look at that and see how we're doing. Okay, crafting in 8 seconds. And there we go. There's the first one, and I believe we've got another one coming, so that's going to be very, very good for us. I want to try and catch this second one here, so we're going to turn this around so it doesn't go out. Come to daddy. Let's get it going. Well, actually, in fact, I think by the time it's actually made it, the other one would have got there. So we'll just leave that going there. So that's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe not. Maybe not. Go there. So, and we simplified experimental pod. So come on, 1 second, 6 second, 1.4, and there we go, and we've got that one. So we'll take that one out and we'll rotate that back. Oh look, and it nearly did make it. It nearly did did make it. So probably by the time we find out where it is in our inventory to actually put it in the hopper, we only just beat it, you know. So now we can see just how quickly we are going to be powering this up. You can see just how quick that went. Yeah. Okay, so you can see it's going very nicely there. So this is going to be giving us our advanced logistics, and that's going to really make things interesting for us, because we are going to be having lots of nice goodies. Lots of nice goodies. Now you can see that we've got nice glows over here. We're not too worried about this because we've got these nice plants. I actually do like the plants for light, so I'm hoping when we use our own lighting system that the plants will work quite well and we can use our own textures, because that is also good for us. So this means now, because we've got all the bits and pieces, we won't have to waste our we won't have to waste our tin. We can go upstairs now. We can carry on building the extension here. So we got these. So we got this coming over here, and we got our power cube there, a nice glow there. Probably a little bit too glary. So we need one up, one down, and one to go around. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna want a mini hopper. Okay, craft that way. We're gonna want a sloped up, so that's gonna be a conveyor belt up, conveyor belt down, and one to go along the top. So the up and the down. Okay, so there we go. And this is going to be for this. So this is going to be our up. This is going to be our one across. Oops. And this is going to be our one down. Okay, just like that. And then this is going to be our out. Now the problem is now, look, you see, you can't get towards your bit. So this is where you say, right, okay, we can't get to it there, so we're going to take this off, because you always need to have access to your power, to one of your machines. Okay, you're always going to need access to it. So the thing that we're going to be doing now is we're going to take this one off here temporarily. We're going to put that one there, and we're going to put the power supply there. Okay, now this also now might cause us a problem, because it's because of the laser. You see, the laser's gonna want to go through the ceiling, so we're going to be wanting one of those, and you're going to see you're going to want the glass down there. So this is why you've got to play around with the settings until you get something that you like. So I kind of think what we're going to do is we're going to take that off there. I'm going to have to jump down and get that. Right, and what we're going to be doing is just something slightly different, because it doesn't really matter which way you kind of have this. So what we're going to do is we're going to have the laser here, and we're going to have laser, no, not there, we're going to have power cube here, and then we're going to have laser there, because that's going to power the machine there. Okay, you can see that we've got power there, yeah. And we're going to put the floor back in here. Okay, and then we're going to put the mini hopper back in. We're going to put the mini hopper back in here. Now you've got to remember, you can always now click on here and you can see selected recipe is the turret Mark 1. So we can always now, you see, we can set these up. So these are going to be set up as, that is what is it, I don't think that actually matters because it's not going to go anywhere, but we want it facing that way, and that's going to be add only. Okay, that's going to be remove, that's going to be remove, and this is going to be remove. Okay, so you know that your automated guns are going to come here. So we're just going to check all the paths. We're going to say, right, we still need some bits and pieces here, so because we need a turntable here. Okay, and the stampers there, that's going to be working. So I think we're good to go on that. I'm not too sure if we're going to be going live on that on this episode. And we're just going to see how we're doing there. Requirements. Okay, collect research is now available, so we can end it on this episode here. So we're doing quite well on the power consumption there. So let's go and end the episode on that note. We're not going to collect it there because we've got quite a lot to look at, and we'll see you for the next episode where we have a look at our research. Have fun, stay safe, we'll see you on a bounce. Bye for now.